They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's fine. Yeah. Two times. Odd. 5 down. Stand up in. Back to norm.
Now the man for UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to plow forward up. To about the 29, just shy of the 30. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go, come on. Back to norm.
On play action. Now Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Pick it up. No. 319. Right there, 54 Mike.
They'll run him out of the gun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is a well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Black, come on.
On 1st down, Wentz. And his first look is incomplete. Tremont Williams there to break that one up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And his pass, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position,
81.
a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Great.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
82.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And this is Ertz with the right side. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here we go. 58.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
That's fine.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
4 down. Alert. Gun.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're doing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. I think he might be off to the races.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Tight right. Yeah, Liz.
And again, it's Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Let's go, come on.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Over.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease, and goes through it for a solid gain.
They'll pitch it out to Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Let's go.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve. We're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way down.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there, taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Crosby on now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
82.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
81.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Wentz now on first down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
On the ball.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Throwing is Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the
15-yard gain on the line.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz from 10 yards out, and the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Throwing now is Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
82.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Caught right side, Tate. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Zoom.
Watch left. Start right there.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
He's going to fire. It got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I got you.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Come on now.
We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Hey, we got
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go. Great.
Feels right. Hey, here we go. 4-7's a mic.
To throw, it's Wentz. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
That's fine.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Watch it.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary.
Hey,
they have a tough time getting him down.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Jumbo!
You got 3.
Gun.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Graham displaying the strength. Going to throw right side here, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all
fine.
you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Again, this to Jones. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
Run right!
They'll try and run forward Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That's fine.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
3 down.
Yeah, Liz. Zoom.
Rodgers now on first down. It's caught outright by Graham. A good pickup there at 22.
That's fine.
Rodgers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start
26.
this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Zoom.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Crosby on now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
Hey.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Guests are reminded that escalators only service the flood level, and thus only
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Wentz going to throw. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now Wentz. It's brought in left side by Tate. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
81.
On first down, Wentz. His throw caught right around the 6. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Big tight end. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert taking it in. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
no lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
You reset. Hey, easy.
They'll go into Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Let's go, come on.
The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here.
Let's go,
go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out of the passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
Strong right. Green 18. Jumbo. Green 18.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. And now it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Watch 12. Right, Roger. Slam.
Strong right.
58, right over.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers now on first down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Strong left.
Green 18. Right up.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Cobb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play.
Keep playing hard, fellas. Let's get it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Tight. Tight end right.
Strong right. Strong right.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock. So they will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point try now for Crosby. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Crosby on now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kentrell Bryce picks it. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they try to sweep to Jones. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
5 down. Stand up in.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
What we're seeing from the defense here is a group of guys bearing down, trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. It brings up a key 3rd down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll turn their power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's the fullback. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Crosby on now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
On the mark.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, yeah!
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Please.
Mike's 47.
Great.
Mike's 47.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Strong right.
First down, run with Smallwood. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
47 Mike. Mike 47.
List 5-2. List 5-2.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Check 50. Check 50.
Ramp.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
81.
He'll look to throw. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Both 7 to Mike. Both 7 to Mike.
I'm bringing it to you.
Back for the offense. Let's go.
Ramp.
Tight dog.
Tyson.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Hey, we're good.
I'm scared.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Safety screen.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
47's the Mike.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
That's how the defense score points.
Strong right.
A give to Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. 10. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Touchdown. There we go. Nice move.
Now Crosby for the point after. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Crosby on now to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And out now come the Eagles. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.